Sagittarius. So I finished up Scorpio, the part 2 version on Patreon. I was picking up on spiritual attacks, and the spiritual attacks were essentially, for some, it was coming by way of your twin flame for real. Others of you, it was just giving spiritual attack vibes, and you was Harlem shaking through the pressure. Like, you was just... bitch. They sending shots, bitch. Harlem shaking through the pressure. Woo, woo, yo. That's good. You know what? I gotta, hold on. Some of you from New York, shout out to my New Yorkers. Harlem shaking through the pressure. And shout out to my Canadians. Okay. Harlem shaking through the pressure. So I am getting spiritual attacks, shots fired. Some of you, these shots are coming from your twin. But you guys are Harlem shaking through the pressure. Y'all gonna have to watch that reading in its entirety. But yeah, I'm leaving a lot out. But yeah. So let's see what's going on. It's a very cliche thing to say, but y'all, if you don't know me by now, if you don't know me by now, I'm always gonna tell the motherfucking truth, and it hurts. So with that being said, this is a very cliche thing to say, but I promise you, ain't nothing cliche or entertaining. I ain't saying this for entertainment purposes. Little do you know, the more that, especially if this is your twin, the more that they attack you, it's only empowering you. You may not even know that. And that's why I feel like y'all Harlem shaking through the pressure, because it's like each surge of attacks and demons and witches and warlocks they send your way, it's like they come through and just empower you. Like, oh, you need strength? Boop. Oh, you need, boop. Edo. It's like, hey, my boy. Dap me up with some gifts. And then it's like, meanwhile, it's like they feel like they're doing something. I feel like this could be on all fronts, you know? It doesn't have to just be a twin flame. This is on all fronts. It's just like they sending some bullshit. And what they're sending to you, the streets fuck with you. The spirit realm fuck with you. Like, especially, because I keep getting, especially if somebody has Jupiter in Capricorn, like your twin has Jupiter in Capricorn, they are straight dark, okay? They are straight dark. But let's say you have like Jupiter in Scorpio or Jupiter in Libra. It's like, or nah, let me just leave it at Libra, for example. Just leave it at Libra. It's like you have access to both realms and realities, as above and so below. Your twin only has access to so below. So let's say you already developed your as above energy, love and light, but you ain't really developed too much of the darkness, you know? You ain't really demon time. You ain't really tap in there yet. Your twin is that darkness that's going to activate you to get into that darkness, right? You have to have both to be powerful as fuck. And if I take y'all back and spin the block back to Aries reading, Aries was becoming a force to be reckoned with. You have to have dark and light together to be powerful. But a lot of times people are under the conception it has to be love and light only, or you are only black magic only. Motherfucker, you need to bring them together if you really want to catch wreck. So yeah, this is the energy. It's like you ain't really have a developed under energy, like a underworld. You have it. It's not activated. This person or these people are activating it at this time. And I just feel like, especially if you guys are so strong in your faith, you know these things are coming your way. You now, thanks to me or whatever, you're realizing, oh, this is helping me out. Send more. Others of you, you need to know you're just getting empowered. So the more that this twin or these people around are sending you some evil ass shit, failure, they're sending evil energy, that's only activating you to tap into your like, it's amazing. And then it's like temperance energy is always occurring. So it's like there's not going to be an overindulgence in dark. It's not going to be an overindulgence. It's going to be balanced at all times. So you don't have nothing. It's like For some of you, it's like an energy where you can sleep with the devil because that devil is empowering you. Like, and it's not in a negative, evil way. It's just more of you becoming whole. Shit, it's the energy, but I don't want to talk too much. 5 minutes in, I don't want to talk too much, y'all. I don't want to talk too much. Yeah, chill. I don't want to talk too much. Chill. I don't know if that was upright or not. I'm going to take it upright. Temperance. Sagittarius, this is your own energy. And we just talked about temperance. This is, you know, this is proceed with caution. This is not for everybody. And that's why with the Scorpio reading, it was they were mad that you're chosen. This is truly for the chosen. If you want to test it out, go ahead and sleep with the devil if you want to. It may not be the same. Okay, it may not be the same. Refer back to that. Why are they mad for Leo? We may look the same, but it ain't the same. I may be able to sleep with a demon, but you can't, motherfucker. It's giving the vibes. But nah, on some serious shit. Here's your energy. We do have the Four of Cups coming out reverse. This one is given like a message. This is definitely a message. We also have the Moon reverse. Exactly. So this is the subconscious. The Moon is dark. Four of Cups. It's like there's a bird here with a message, right? But it's reversed, so you're not necessarily receiving it. Usually people get Four of Cups and they get this message or whatever it is and they don't want it. They get bratty. You're not, this is like you're not receiving it or you're not receptive to it. Or it's just not developed. Or it's unbalanced because ain't nothing in there. Like smudging and knowing about black soul ain't gonna cut it. It's especially for someone who's chosen and you're a seer, a magician, you're like about that life, or that's, you know, that's in your bloodline. Like, it's not gonna cut it. It may cut it for other people, but that's the defiant. You are truly chosen. Whoever it's not gonna cut it. You have to do more. You are more. You need to go deeper. Yeah, Two of Swords energy. You need to go deeper. It's like you're scared that you're, whoa, what was that song? It was the other day. I was in the mirror. I was having a moment. I was in the spirit and I was just having a moment. And like, I was listening to this song. I think it's by Six Black or Six Lack. I love him. And I think it's one of the songs. He was just like, I don't want to lose myself loving you. Yeah. Cause I don't wanna lose myself loving you. Like, yeah, I don't want to lose myself loving you. Like, this is that energy where, like, some of you may be scared to tap into your your shadow self because you're scared you're gonna lose it. You know, this is like, for example, me personally, I'm scared to really be involved in astrology and tarot 24/7 because I got my Neptune in Sagittarius at a very high degree. Like, I ain't trying to lose my mind. Like, I don't want to get to a point where I can't tell the difference between which realm I'm at. Like, I don't want to lose myself loving astrology, you know, loving the occult. But I know with this, I know I'm protected at all times. So it's kind of just like, there's nothing for me to fear. I can dibble and dabble wherever and come back and be all right with some shit. You know what I mean? I can calculate why they mad with some shit. You know, this is just giving me the vibe here where you may have been at a Two of Swords energy. Because in like that Two of Swords was causing you to miss out on. Yeah, you're missing out on who you are. You're scared. I don't want to say, yeah, Ace of Cups. This is who you are, man. This is your realm. This is your reality. You're connected. Truly. And you're protected, respected, all that. It's like you have an angel or multiple around you at all times. Go deep. You all right? And it's like the deeper you go, it's like you meet more and more energies, entities that fuck with you. It's like you meet more and more friends. Exactly. 10 of Cups is right here. Like, this is, to me, is like a spiritual energy. Like, so this is not for the Sagittarius that are too cool for school. This is like the Sagittarius who really, like, you have imaginary friends and shit. It's like that type of energy. But no, on a serious note, I'm just getting a vibe where some of you maybe have like like, because Sagittarius energy is about the bigger picture. This is big concepts, big high level concepts, high level consciousness, high level education. It's all high vibes, right? I'm just kind of getting a vibe of like, it's kind of giving like a fearful of success vibe, or fearful of being productive, or fearful of your fullest potential, like seeing what that's like and really giving your all to something. Like, Sagittarius, y'all are not naturally committal energies. And so this is giving me a vibe where you need to commit to what this is. I don't necessarily feel like it's a person. I feel like this is more about your spiritual or religious pursuits. I feel like you can put in more work. I feel like you can invest more. You can do more. You can dig deeper into it. Like, it's time for you to go deeper into it. I feel like some of you may be taking on some Gemini energy, you know, little bits of information here and there. It's time for you to expand on everything. And that is going to be time consuming. It's going to require you to be emotionally involved, emotionally invested, and to give your all to it, to commit. Capricorn, I'm not Capricorn. Sagittarius are not really committal. They're just not. And it's like the more you learn, the more you know, the more power you have. And that's why you're Harlem shaking through the pressure, because it's like the more you know. Ain't nothing there's nothing happening that hasn't been done before. Shit, there may be some, it's always gonna be some new players, but the game don't really change like that. Like, so this is that energy. The more you learn, it's like the more at ease you're at, you know, with anything that happens in life. You can go deep as you want, and it's like an energy of going into the woods. You can go into the woods, hike in the woods, I don't know, set up camp in the woods, and you know how to get out of the woods. Like, this, it's like you are confident enough to be able to get out of the woods. You're not worried about it. It's like you have a compass. It's giving me a spiritual compass here. You're always going to make it the fuck back. You just don't worry about none of that. Like, you go deep. And who you meet along the way, like, I'm telling you right now, and nobody, though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I fear no evil. You have nothing to fear. And that's why I feel like I was feeling this energy in Scorpio's reading for you. But it's like, that's why you Harlem shaking through the pressure. Like, yeah, it's pressure, but I know I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm good. Like, it's like you're never going to feel the full extent of anything. Like, you got people who go through some real life shit. You may go through something, but it's not to the fullest extent. It's only just a little tap on the booty, so you know what it feels like, so you can talk about some shit. It's you're very favored. Very favored. You just don't get the same punishments or same outcomes as most people. Not to say, and that's why, because you don't abuse it. But I said enough. I'm gonna pick this back up in the morning. That was a bar. But yeah, Sag, I'm just getting an energy here where you are Harlem shaking through the pressure here. And I'm hearing have no fear, yo. The more you know, the more power you have. And it's like you're gonna come in contact new levels, new devils. So you're always gonna, the only way to combat it is to have higher conscious, and that requires higher education. Like, if I know something's going to happen, it's not going to hit the same way as if it was abrupt. It's like you have access to knowing what's going to happen before it does. Or you have the ability to, and so it just ain't going to hit the same. Like, you're waiting, you're prepared for it. This is kind of giving me that energy, all right? So, I do get a guardian angel, or you have multiple. I don't know why I keep wanting to say multiple. But I do see an angel here, and it's just kind of like you can go, it's kind of like a cord. it's like they're holding on to a cord, you know, while the deeper you go in. So there's an angel holding on to the cord, guarding the portal. You're good. You all right? But I am getting that someone's twin or somebody out there is definitely throwing spiritual shots. And it's all it's doing is empowering you. And they ain't even know. Unbeknownst to them, they think they taking you the fuck out, not realizing they're empowering you. But that's only because you have certain placements. That's not going to be for everybody. Like, that's why y'all have to get into astrology, because there's just so much to see. It's so much, and it's like it's very cool. Gotta go.